There comes a time in everyone's life, I don't care in what situation you're in, how much is in your bank account, how little is in your bank account, whether you're married, divorced, single, with people. There comes a time in everyone's life, and this doesn't come just once. It will come on, very frequently. It could come on rarely, but it does come on. And I'm talking about the times when you feel like you've been dealt a bad card. You feel like everyone else has it better than you. Maybe you're sitting somewhere in a restaurant by yourself and you're looking at a group sitting at a distance, laughing and having a great time. And you're thinking that they're doing something right and you're doing something wrong, and vice versa. I am making this video to tell you those are just hollow feelings that do not ring true in real life. What I mean is those people that at that moment you're catching having a good time, seeming like they are living it up and everything. You might be catching them at a right moment, but if you were to pull one of them aside and pour a cup of tea and have them tell you all the things that they're having going on in their life that they are not happy about, you would be shocked. You would not just be surprised and mildly, amazed, but you would be shocked at how much everyone has going on in their life that they wish was different, that they wish was better, mistakes they wish they had not made, things they wish they had done that they hadn't done, and vice versa. So if you find yourself in one of those moments, every now and again, it could have happened to you yesterday, it could be happening to you right now, it could happen to you 2 years from now or 2 weeks from now. But believe me, sure as the sun rises from the east, it will happen to all of us. Moments when we feel like we should have done things differently. We should have taken a different road. We should have made different decisions. And some of those thoughts may be correct. Maybe you should have made some kind of a different decision regarding a particular financial move or whatever else. But to think that nobody else has made mistakes, that nobody else has regrets, that nobody else wishes that they had done something differently. Again, I am in a unique position in life where I deal with people on a regular basis. I've said this before, but for those of you who may have forgotten or don't know, I deal with people in all financial spectrum. The reason I mention financial is because it's a common belief that if somebody has a lot of money, then they don't have the problems that the average Joe's or the average Jill does. That is very wrong, very wrong. Actually, one would say their problems is actually more serious, and it's because despite the money that they have, it cannot be fixed. I use the example of celebrities who commit suicide. Why do you think they're doing it? Because everything is going rosy in their life? So this is a well-intentioned video trying to help you by delivering a morsel of truth to you, that if you find yourself in those situations, I know I have, I know people that I deal with have, and again, these are people from a struggling taxi driver all the way to people that have more money than most people can even imagine one person could have. And when I sit down with them, when they're being heart to heart with me, they're telling me their problems, and I'm saying, man, if I told this to my struggling taxi driver, he would say, I would gladly continue being a struggling taxi driver. I don't want the money and I don't want that kind of problem. Now, the nature of the problem doesn't matter. All you need to know is that no amount of money can fix it. And this is why these people resort to drugs, alcohol, and suicide. It's never a proper course of action to take, all three of them, drugs, alcohol, and of course suicide. No, because this is not a religious statement, but God has given us our lives and it's up to God to take it. And interpret God in any way you will. This is not a religious statement. I hope this has helped you. I hope you understand the depth of the discussion that I have delivered to you, the monologue tonight. And I hope it helps you at a time when you find yourself in a situation like that, when you feel like you've been dealt a bad card, that you've made a bad decision, that your life would have been perfect if you had made a different decision. No. And also, it's rarely too late. I'm not going to say it's never too late. For some things, it is too late. But it's rarely too late to, first of all, understand what I have just told you. It's never too late to understand that you're not alone in whatever struggle you're having in your life. You're not alone. And secondly, that it can be no matter what mistakes you made, no matter what course of action you take. Maybe you married the wrong person, maybe you started a family that you shouldn't have, or maybe you didn't start a family that you should have. Maybe you should have gone into a business that you should have. Maybe you should have taken that job. Maybe you shouldn't have quit, etc., etc., etc. The list doesn't end. Regrets don't help anyone. But understanding that we're all given the same amount of time every day, we're all given the same opportunities in life, no matter what the media lies to you. And it's up to us to make the best of it. You know what they say, God, if the life gives you lemons, make lemonade. I hope you've been enjoying this night view of Quito, Ecuador. No disrespect to the lovely people and the country of Ecuador, but I'll be glad when I leave, because this altitude sickness is no fun. All the best.